there, I'm Brian Taylor with Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. Today I want to take you on a video tour of this 2007 Gulf Stream Sun Voyager that we just got in. Super nice coach, loaded with features, full body paint, the big W4, a W24 Workhorse chassis, gorgeous interior. So let's start our tour on the inside and then we'll end it up here with a tour of the outside of the coach. Okay, let's start the tour of this 2007 Gulf Stream Sun Voyager here on the inside. Again, this is the 8389 floor plan. Features two very large slide outs. It's a 38 foot 8 inches long. And one thing you're going to notice when you first walk in is that it's got a very tall ceiling height. We've got an interior ceiling height of 84 inches. It's just a really roomy interior. It gives it a very spacious feel with this tall ceiling. This rides on the Workhorse W24 chassis, which is the largest Workhorse chassis. It's a 24,000 pound chassis. They handle great. They handle and drive real similar to a diesel pusher. And this is in fact about as high end as you're going to be able to go in a gasoline motorhome before you have to go into a diesel platform motorhome. The W24 is probably the most powerful, best riding gas chassis you're going to find. This has just about 37,000 miles on it, just a little bit under 37,000 miles. It's in really, really nice condition, and I want to take just a few minutes to show you some of the features it has, the layout of the coach, which is very unique. It's got a very unique floor plan, and also some of the condition that it's in. So we're going to start up here in the front. We've got lots of cabinetry you'll see all around here. The whole front is just lined with cabinetry, and what you're going to notice is there's no television up here. There is a television back further in the lounge. There's actually 3 televisions in this coach, and I'm going to show you how the seating arrangement is in this coach. It's very residential feeling. You do have your electronics here. This is a Sony DVD surround sound system, and all of your audio video networking takes place up in this cabinet. Very well organized, really nice way to see all of the cabling and all of that good stuff. Up here in the front, we've got our Chevrolet Workhorse dash and all of that. We've got a CD and cassette player right here, our Voyager backup monitor. We've got power gear leveling on this coach. It's got a really pretty wood applique around the dash. Has a really nice luxurious feel up here, as well as the seats. They are very luxurious kind of a color. It has sort of a distressed leather sort of a color to it. Really, really nice and soft. All of the leather in the coach is in perfect condition, 0 flaws. There's no wear, no rips, no tears or anything like that. All of the carpet's in very nice shape in the coach. There's a little spot I'm going to point out as we go toward the rear of the coach, but this area shows very nice. The cabinetry is all in beautiful condition. Just a really, really nice homey feeling coach. Lots of cabinetry in here, even back behind where the cameraman is right now. We have a whole bank of drawers, or I mean cabinets up above there that stretches probably about 8 feet up in there. So lots and lots and lots of storage. Right here's our sofa. It's a sleeper sofa that pulls out to a full-size bed. We've got 2 not barrel chairs, but recliner and ottoman combinations right here. I call them European style loungers. They have an ottoman that's separate, and the 2 chairs recline. So you've got seating for 3 people here, 2 more really comfortable recliners over here, and if the cameraman wants to come on over to this area here, I'll show you that we also have a fold-out table right here. So you can pull this up, flip the leg down, and you have a nice place to maybe sit and play cards or something like that. You can rotate these chairs around to face each other. And there's 2 large windows behind those. Lots of light in here. It's not a dark floor plan at all. And we got a very large television here for the living area. I would say this is probably a 40-inch AudioVox television. We've got More cabinetry below that, and over here is our monitoring system. You can start your generator here. You can see all of your tank levels. You operate your slide rooms from here. We got some fuses and that kind of stuff down here, and some lighting and stuff like that, light switches. So you can see this is a real residential kind of a feeling. Hopefully the pictures really highlight it, and just how I don't know other word to use than residential. Just a really nice area in here. We've got our two-door refrigerator here, a Dometic refrigerator with an ice maker. Does have an ice maker in it. It's in excellent condition inside. We got a slide-out pantry right here, where these drawers pull out. A really nice feature for being able to make the maximum use out of the amount of storage that you have in there. And it's got a latch right here for traveling. We got solid surface Corian countertops in here, and this is actually Corian countertops. It's not an off-brand, it is the Corian brand. We have a Dometic microwave convection combination oven with a 3-burner cooktop below. All of the Corian is in excellent condition. And one thing that's nice about Corian, they are very consistent with their colors. I've actually had coaches that have been from the late 90s where we've needed to do some refurbishment or add something into the coach, and you're able to go back and get an exact match on this Corian. If somewhere down the road one of these covers broke, or you damaged this, or let's say you wanted to add a little table somewhere or something like that and you wanted it to match, 10 years, 15 years from now, you should be able to get an absolute perfect match on this Corian. I'm not sure if every manufacturer does that or not, but I've literally seen coaches that have 15-year difference between old Corian and the new stuff that we've put in, and it matches absolutely perfect. Their color control is really, really great. Got plenty of cabinetry in here, all lined with a nice carpet in there to keep things from sliding around and rattling so much. A lot of attention to detail put into items like that. Little cabinetries here, places here to hang dish towels. Lots of drawers here beneath the sink. So this is one that's already separated out for silverware. A place right here that will be great for cookie sheets. We've got a tile floor in here that's, I believe it's a luxury vinyl type flooring in here. It's in nice condition. There is a bit of a slight discoloration line that runs down through here, and I'm not exactly sure what caused that. It is subtle. And more than likely, most people are going to have a throw rug here in the kitchen, and you're probably never going to notice that. Definitely not something that jumps out at you. It's something that when you're really looking very detailed at the coach, you're going to see that. Coming on back here, we have a dining area, a separate dining room area. We've got a table with a drop leaf table here. You've got a leaf on this side also, so it can be moved out. There's another chair where you can have more seating. We also have a television right here, it's a Toshiba flat screen television, so that while you're dining, you can watch the television. And this is actually on a pivot arm where you can move that. Down below there we have. This is the same cabinet that's accessible from over near the step well that's on the other side where the other television is at. It's full pass-through, so you can access from either side what's in there. This is a dummy cabinet drawer. This is not accessible because you have wiring and whatnot behind that area. Really nice recessed lighting here above the dinette. The flooring's in nice shape back here. Got a nice little corner curio cabinet that would be nice for decorations or useful for storage also. The area that I wanted to mention to you about the carpeting is right here. This is a very, very large slide, and when it slides in, it looks like at some point it's gotten caught and pushed back under there, and it has taken the bit of binding off in about a 10-inch long area. The binding's missing on the carpet right there. Don't know if there's a whole lot we can do to that to repair it. I believe it's just something that you probably have to live with unless you want to replace the carpeting. Overall, the carpeting's nice. Like I said, we haven't cleaned it yet, so we still have to go through it and give it a good clean. But the carpet shows really nice. I think it's going to come up to looking in really good, maybe not absolutely perfect, but probably a 9 on the 10 scale. I believe I can get the carpeting to. It's in very nice shape. Coming back from there, we have some hanging wardrobe space here. Here's that extra chair, 2 extra chairs actually for dining, so you can move that table out, put the leaves up, and have dining for 4 there. Right here's a door that will separate out and give you privacy for the bedroom. This does not access into the bathroom. This is just right into a backside of a cabinet right here, but this door is meant for no other reason than to give you privacy for the bedroom. So that's a nice feature. You've got a hallway here that accesses back into the bedroom. We have a king size bed, and the king size bed is on an incline. If you notice here, it's pitched upward here. This has a controller, an electric controller here that will lay the bed flat or set it up, and I just moved it here and it slipped down, but you can set yourself up while you're in bed so that you can be leaned up in a more comfortable position while you watch television, because there's a television right in front of the bed, and it is a king size bed, and it's just a pretty interesting thing. You do have to have that in the up position when you put the slide out in, because that's it needs to be in that position to have enough room to come together. Don't know if I really didn't point it out when we were in the front, but the slide out in this coach stretches all the way from here. This is the rear end of our slide out, all the way up to past that dining room in the front. So I'm not exactly sure how long this is, but it is a very, very, very large slide out. I haven't seen any slide outs any longer other than full wall slides that you see in some of the newer coaches. Got more storage area in here with nice mirrored doors. Got plenty of windows around the bed. We've got another window in the back of the coach, so lots of natural light that you can let in back here. That, combined with the really tall ceiling height, makes a very spacious feel. Right in here is an area for shelves, with shelves. This is also pre-plumbed and pre-wired for a washer-dryer combination, so you could add that in there very easily. Lots of deep storage up here for large items. More hanging storage right here. And we have a kind of a vanity area right here for someone to get ready in the morning, maybe putting makeup on or something like that. HVAC controls right here. Fantastic vent control for this thermatically or thermostat controlled ceiling vent. Another Toshiba high definition flat screen right here. Even more hanging storage in here. So you can see there's quite a bit of storage. Then we're going to come on here and end up our tour in the bathroom. There is 2 entrances to the bathroom, one from the bedroom and one from the front of the coach. So you can access the bedroom through the bathroom or through the hallway. It's a really nice setup. It's a very roomy bathroom. We've got a corner glass enclosed shower, large cabinet area here that will be great for lots of toiletries and toilet paper and all of that type of stuff. The toilet is behind here. It's back in this corner. We got a very large mirror right here. With our countertop area that is in a Formica covering on the countertop, and a stainless steel sink right there with storage below it. So lots of room in here. It's a very nice, again, residential feeling bathroom. Feels a lot like you're in a bathroom in a house, believe it or not. So that's pretty much the inside of this coach. We'll come on through here and we'll kind of end up the tour back here in the middle of the coach again. You can see here's the front edge of that slide out that's on the passenger side, so very large. I hope that you have liked the inside of the coach. Now let's go ahead and take a walk around the outside. Okay, so this is the outside of our 2007 Gulf Stream Sun Voyager. I'm going to take you on a quick walk around the outside. First thing you notice when you walk up to this coach is the paint job. It's got full body paint and a very, very striking design. It's got this really pretty charcoal, a lighter silver, this black, and then also a gold accent stripe that all looks really nice. Paint's in nice condition. All of the fiberglass is great. There's no delamination, no evidence of leaks anywhere on the coach. There are a couple of minor flaws here and there I'm going to point out as we go around. In this general area, the paint's in really good shape. There's been a little touch-up right here, like a little scratch or something. There's been a little paint touch-up right there. You can see you got 3 storage bays right here. I'm going to close those doors down. That you can notice just how wide these doors open up. They come up almost vertically, which is really nice for accessing those storage bays, getting stuff in and out. Where this storage bay has come up onto this stop, there's a little tiny dent right here, very minor. The rest of the area on this paint here, just little itty bitty. Every little once in a while you'll see like a little chip the size of a pencil lead, and that's pretty typical around this coach. Here and there you're going to see where maybe a rock has flung up from the road and made just a little tiny chip. I would say it's better than average for 37,000 miles. I think it's definitely not been abused, not been ridden on really bad roads or anything like that. It's not perfect condition. It is a used coach, but it shows very nice. Overall, the paint shows really, really great. I just like to point out both the good and the bad on these coaches so that everyone coming from anything more than a few minutes away is able to determine whether or not this coach fits their needs. So we point out the good and the bad. You can see we got a lot of light, a lot of windows in this coach. These are very large windows that bring a lot of natural light into that living area. The door area here is good. You can see we have an A&E powered awning here and another patio awning over here. This is an automatic motorized awning. We don't have it out right now because it's very windy right now, and it's just not good conditions to have this coach, to have the awning out. But this is an automatic one. That's you know, I don't know how wide that is, but nice size area there. And then this manual A&E awning stretches the whole length of this slide out, so you've got 2 patio awnings. You get both of those deployed out, you got lots and lots of shade for your campsite. All the paint is absolutely beautiful down through here. No scratches, no checking in the paint, no fading, no clear coat peeling, just really beautiful condition there. Now we do have a dent on this bay door, about the size of my hand right here. It's had something dented. It's been scratched up and touched up, but the dent is still there. So I just want to make you aware of that. When it's in the down position, it's not something that jumps right out at you, but it is probably the only significant damage anywhere on the coach. It's just taking a little hit there on the bay door. Don't think it would be a lot to fix it though. You've got a storage bay right here. All the paint's great on that. Another storage bay back behind that. You also got your water pump and some of the plumbing in there so you can access it easy. You'll notice in this W24 chassis, the large Workhorse chassis that this rides on, we've got 22.5-inch rubber. It's riding on Michelin rubber right now, so really great ride and handling. Got another storage bay here with a computer board of some sort in there. I'm not sure what that's for without getting in there and seeing what that is. No dents on any of these bay doors, not really any scratches or anything. Again, every once in a while you're going to see a little chip, just normal wear and tear. We're going to send you out a whole bunch of pictures if you're going to come look at this coach and you're out of state. You're going to see all of these little scratches, chips, anything that we can find on the coach. We send it out in a picture package of about 80, 90, maybe even 100 pictures, pointing out both the good and the bad on these coaches. We really, really pride ourselves on representing our motorhomes fairly. We don't bring in any coach that's not a clean coach or extra clean coach, but we are a used dealer, so everything that we bring in has some form of wear or tear, and we just like to be really upfront with how we represent that. Right in here is a full pass-through storage bay that goes all the way over to the other side, and this has a prop rod that goes up right here. I just didn't have it deployed, but you would use the prop rod to hold this one open. Coming around to the back of the coach, The paint and body on the rear of this Sun Voyager is absolutely perfect. There isn't a single scratch back here. It's perfectly glossy. You've got your aluminum ladder that goes up to the roof. You've got a large window on the back that lets a lot of light into that rear bedroom you saw when we were inside. But it's absolutely perfect. Shows like a brand new coach out back here. You don't even have any surface rust on the hitch or anything like that. It looks beautiful. You've got a full width mud flap, custom mud flap made out of stainless steel. Has the Gulf Stream name on it. Gives it a really nice high-end look. Coming around back here, we have our electrical bay right here. You've got your 50 amp or your 50 amp cable in there. Of course, a 50 amp coach. This also has the prop rod on this side. I actually had this one deployed out here, so in order to close that bay door, you just take that prop rod and attach it and close that down. Got an Onan Marquee 7 kW generator on this coach. 7 kW is the size that you have on a lot of diesel pushers. It's a very large generator. Of course, this one runs on gasoline, not on diesel, of course, but it's a very large generator, runs really great, powers everything that you need to power in there. Here you'll see we've got our wet bay. It's got a nice molded floor in the wet bay, so you've got if you did have a leak coming out of one of your black or gray water valves, or you were hosing off things in there to clean it up, it automatically is going to kind of drain out down here because it's got a pitched floor. Super clean in there, been really well maintained. You can see the bay doors back here in good shape. This black color, when you have black on the bottom of a motorhome, tends to be a coach that it just doesn't do you any favors when it comes to showing any damage. If you have chips, scratches, anything like that, the dark color it's just like on a car. A black car is always a little harder to keep clean. So you can see it's in really nice shape. Definitely can't abuse a coach if it's got black on it and get by with it. So it's been really well taken care of. There's really no scratches or anything that I could point out back here. Not really any chips or anything like that. There is a little bit of surface scratching here on this hot water tank door. Probably something we'll just rub out with a little bit of wax is going to take care of that. You can see we got storage bays here and here. The bay doors have a couple of those. That's actually some little bit of wax that's on there. So those, I thought those were chips at first glance, but they're not. There's a couple of little chips here and there. Again, about half the size of a pencil lead. And right here's our propane tank. Got a large propane tank behind that door. Right here's your hydraulics for the slide outs and all that kind of stuff, like your jacks and everything. Very, very, very clean in there. No cobwebs, no dirt, no dust, just super duper clean. And up here you've got a nicely organized electrical bay. You can see that you've got some solenoids and all of that kind of stuff in here, probably for cutoff switches and all of that. You've got relays and fuses over here. Gulfstream did a really nice job organizing that. You don't see that on all coaches. Monaco's a brand that does that really nice. They organize their electrical bays nice, and this is done just about as nicely organized as the Monaco's that I've seen. Really nice job. I'm very impressed by that. You can see this is a very large slide also, about the size of the slide that's on the passenger side. Stretches all the way back to just forward of the rear wheels. And again, the fiberglass is perfect on this coach. There's no evidence anywhere of any leaks, no soft spots or delamination, which is something that's very critical to look for when you're buying a used RV. All it takes is, say, examples under a window like this, a little bit of leakage around that window, and you've got a bubble forming beneath it. It doesn't take very much water at all to cause that to happen. So you'll see that from time to time on used coaches, and it's definitely something you need to look at. It will make a difference in the value of the coach if you have any delamination. We'll end up our tour here on the front. You've got your dual powered mirrors that are in a painted gray color. You've got very few chips, if any, up here in the gray. The black is in excellent condition, except for two little spots right here where it's had a license plate holder that's been removed, and there's two small holes here that are from the license plate holder. I'm going to touch those up. I just haven't done it yet. Right now they kind of jump out at you because it's a white filler that's in there, but if that were taken care of, the front end of the coach shows very nice. The windows are in perfect condition. There's no chips or cracks in the windscreens, and just shows really good. Hope you can see from this video and from the pictures we have online just how much of a visual pop this coach has. Really a wow kind of a coach. The paint scheme is beautiful on the outside. The interior has a big wow factor with the 3 flat screen TVs and the unique floor plan. I don't think we're going to have this coach too long here on the lot. So if you're interested in it, please give us a call at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. My name's Brian, but anyone who answers the phone here can give you a hand. We'd be glad to answer any questions that you might need answered. We have the manufacturer's brochure for this coach, which has a very detailed list of specifications and options that are on the coach. We can email that to you in PDF format. We hope the video's been helpful to you and all the pictures that we have online. We appreciate that you've taken the time to watch this video, and please call us if you have any questions. You have a great day, and God bless.